everyone, it's Bonita from Pennies to Dollars, and today I thought it might be useful for us to go over things that I think are worth doing to save money. And I have some things that I know some people think, oh, that's not worth it, but you know what? It all adds up, and that is my theory with this channel is if you take care of your pennies, your dollars will take care of themselves. And so that has been my motto since this has began, because that's how I live my life, is taking those little things and adding them up to be big things that really make a difference. So the first thing I wanted to tell you about of things that I think are worth your time to save money is contesting your property taxes. A lot of people do not want to do this. They get that assessment in the mail and they just would rather not deal with it, and they set it aside and they think, oh well, whatever, I have no control over this. But you really do. You can contest your property taxes. It is worth your time. I've done it many times in the past. You just have to make sure that you get your call in and meet that deadline. And then you need to be prepared to go over things to contest that when you meet with the assessor. And some of the things I've done in the past is I've taken videotape of things, I've taken pictures of things, I've gotten surrounding properties assessments or values to show that maybe I'm being charged more than they're being charged for the same square footage and what have you. Or, you know, when you take pictures and you take videos, take pictures and videos of things maybe that are wrong with your property that would lower the value. And so many people get that assessment and they think, oh, yay, my property value went up. Well, if you're planning on living there for a long time, that doesn't matter. If you are planning on selling the property, yay, your property value went up. But I've lived in the same place for a number of years, and it doesn't do me any good for my property taxes to go up. That just means that I owe more money. And so I don't want my value to go up. And so that is the number one thing, and I think it is very much worth it. Number two, along goes with my theory. If you take care of the pennies, the dollars will take care of themselves. Cut costs around the house that are little, that you don't think add up, but they really do. And I just did a video on how to cut your electric bill, and I got my electric bill down to $2.25 a day, and I think I can do better. So look at little things around the house that you can save on. It may not be your electric bill, it may be just little things that you can save on that make a big difference, whether it's using the last little bit of shampoo out of that bottle, or the last little bit of hand soap out of that bottle, or the last little bit of detergent. There's all kinds of ways for little things to add up to big results. The next way is planning vacations around things that are free. And there's so many things in the United States that you can go to that are free. Waterfalls, hikes, all kinds of beautiful natural destinations that you can go to. And I'm going to do a video on cheap vacation planning coming up. So watch for that if you're interested in that, because I have been to all 50 states and I've seen so much stuff. And there's so many beautiful things in this United States that you can see for free. It's really unbelievable. The next thing is selling things you don't need. And I have decluttering videos as well, and go around and see what you don't need. A lot of times there's things that you have that you can sell that you don't need, and that's a way to bring in extra income, and it's worth doing on some items. The next thing is using up things that you have first, and I touched on that just a little bit with using up the ends of bottles of things. Use things that you have first, whether it's stuff in your freezer, stuff in your fridge, stuff around the house before you go out and buy more. We live in the country, so a lot of times I will need something, and sometimes it's just something to fix something else. And I'm not talking about food, I'm talking about fixing things around the house. and I won't have what I need, but I think, what can I use instead? And you'd be surprised how innovative you can come up with things when you don't have what you need and you don't have access to buy that right now, but you can figure it out. And the next thing is borrowing things that you're only going to use once. So what if you have a wedding coming up and you don't have a dress? Are you going to go buy a formal type of dress that you're only going to wear once and you really don't need it for anything else? Maybe you can borrow a dress from someone. Maybe you need a special tool to do something around the house, but you're only going to need it that once. So maybe see if someone can loan you that tool. Why buy something else that you're only going to use once when maybe you have a friend that's only used it once and they don't really need it either? So that's a good way. That's a way to save money, and it's worth doing. And the last way is decluttering. I have came up with so many extra things around the house that I could use that I didn't even realize that I had. I have found light bulbs, batteries, an extra blow dryer. I've almost bought something 2 or 3 times, and then through my decluttering process, I found another one. So I didn't end up having to buy it. So it ended up really being worth my time because I found this item that cost $10 or $20 and I didn't have to spend the $10 or $20. So that's my list of things that I think are worth doing to save money. What is on your list? What have you found or done that saves you money? Share it in the comments. We would all love to know so that we can do it too. Have a great day.